right, let's cook something I can cook. Let's do meatloaf. I've been promising it for 2 days. We're gonna do it. Two pounds, this is actually about 2 1/4, that's all I could find, of extra lean ground beef, okay? We call it hamburger meat, y'all call it ground beef. I call it going in the bowl. To that, I'm gonna add 1 cup of onions, 1 cup of plain breadcrumbs, 1 tightly packed tablespoon of brown sugar, some salt, some Worcester, and I'm gonna have directions for y'all, but I'm not measuring y'all, I just don't. Most things. I'm gonna do a big old heaping tablespoon of garlic. You can use fresh garlic if you want to. Heaping. I've got about 2 tablespoons, I would say 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 2 eggs, some black pepper, a bunch, we like a lot of black pepper, about a teaspoon of oregano, and I'm just gonna do this. That looks like about a teaspoon. About a teaspoon of basil, same thing. And a couple of tablespoons, about a 1/2 cup of milk. And of course, y'all know it goes in all of my hamburger meat, no matter what I'm cooking. Just a little bit, I don't know, a couple tablespoons. All right, then we're gonna mix that. Hold on. I'm not gonna put y'all through me mixing it. Okay, all mixed. I'm gonna spray my little pan. I got a new loaf pan that's got this little thing in it. I thought that'd be pretty neat, but it may make it too small for me to get my stuff in there, but we'll see. All right, we're gonna spray that. Put my mixture in there. May turn out okay. Yeah, we'll be good. Form it into your little loaf. It's neat because it looks like the grease will drip down to the bottom. That's why I got it, because I thought, well, that might make it good where you're not sitting in grease, which it usually is in a regular loaf pan. I don't know, it looked interesting to me. All right, and that's gonna go in the oven on 350 for 45 minutes. And then we'll come back in just a second. We'll put the glaze on them. I'll make the glaze in just a second. All right, let's do the glaze for our meatloaf, all right? You're gonna need about 3/4 of a cup of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, about 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. And I'm measuring for y'all, but you know, I usually don't, but we're gonna do it. A tablespoon of Worcester, Worcestershire, whatever it's called. A tablespoon of that. About a teaspoon of onion powder, and about a teaspoon of garlic powder, and mix. Now, when it's been 45 minutes and I take my meatloaf out of the oven, I'm gonna put this over the top, and I'm gonna put it back in the oven, turn it up I've got it on 350, I'll turn it up to about 400 and cook it for about 15 more minutes with this glaze on top, and then we'll get it out. My Brussels sprouts are in there too, so we're gonna taste all that in just a minute. And there she is. I'm gonna show y'all this pan. I told y'all that I got this pan because I thought it was pretty cool. Look how it just lifts out. I just think that's the greatest thing ever. Y'all get this pan. I think this came from Walmart. It came from Walmart. Y'all need to get that pan. I'm gonna plate this up and then we're gonna taste it. And there's Sunday dinner. Listen, I've been cooking all dang day, y'all. The biscuits and anyway, let's try it. These are my Brussels sprouts. I have another video coming for these Brussels sprouts. They're honey bacon glazed Brussels sprouts, and they're to die for. You need to see that recipe. But and these are just mashed potatoes. These are Better Goods mashed potatoes. It's a Walmart brand, and they're absolutely delicious. And then just some gravy out of a jar because I could not do anything else today from scratch. Let's taste the meatloaf though. I already know. It's to die for. It is. I can't make a biscuit, but I can make a meatloaf. And these Brussels sprouts, y'all, I'm gonna taste them for you right now because why not? But like I said, there's also a video on these because they're to die for too. If you like Brussels sprouts, these are sweet and bacony and all the things. Hot. Y'all try this. Love y'all.